Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are shoutcasting somebody's Premier Cup battles, and the battles cut off in the beginning for these videos, but it's really not that big of a deal. So their team is going to be Metagross, Togekiss, which is super common, right, in almost every team, as well as Haxorus. So Haxorus, yeah, Haxorus definitely has some play, so I'm very interested and excited to see how it does perform. I mean, obviously it has Night Slash, and we've known, how good Night Slash is from the Ultra League, right? We see it in Obstagoon, and we're seeing it now in Haxorus, so definitely gets to it really fast. It also has Counter as a fast move, which we know is good. So let's start commentating these battles. So Santum going to hit that Haxorus going to shield it up. In comes Metagross. Okay, so Metagross is going to be weak to Night Slash, so we'll have to see just how much it does. Should do a decent amount. I mean, not the strongest move, but it still does a good amount. One more after these counters should be enough to knock it out for sure. If he can get to it. Probably can't though, because Bullet Punch is going to be able to knock it out. So, okay, I mean, bringing in Metagross, and obviously you don't want to bring in Togekiss. This could be an Earthquake. Do you shield it? I don't know. Do you risk it? If he has enough for an Earthquake, it probably is one. Not going to risk it. It is an Earthquake. That actually just immediately one-shots. But the good news is that Metagross is probably out of energy, so this Togekiss can farm down. Now, can Togekiss come back, beating out Metagross? So Metagross is down. Togekiss, I don't know. Let's see what happens. So in comes a Swampert. Okay, so Swampert, Togekiss in the Master League can take 2 Hydro Cannons. So at the range it's at, though, I don't know if it can. So it might not be able to. It might only be able to take 1. But either way, Togekiss is going to shield that Hydro Cannon up. And going to go straight Ancient Power. So this Ancient Power, hoping for the boost, honestly. So this Togekiss is hoping for that boost. Can he get it? It looks like he can get it. He did get the boost. Wow. Never mind. I think he actually is going to win this one now. So definitely can take a Hydro Cannon. Even without the boost, could have taken it, but could definitely take one now. So, Sludge Wave. Still able to take Sludge Wave. Wow, I'm actually really surprised. But a nice play on the opponent's end to go for Sludge Wave. But Togekiss was still able to take it. In comes Gauss Jump, absolutely deleting it with Togekiss and able to win that one. Great game, man. Great game. I actually thought he was going to lose at one point, but able to pull it through. So jumping into the next game, Metagross versus Rhyperior. Metagross bails into Haxorus. Rhyperior going to switch out. I think I forgot to speed these battles up, though. I hope you don't mind, guys. But let's just enjoy them, see what happens. So this Haxorus is going to go for that Night Slash. Night Slash going to do a lot, as we've seen to Metagross. You could see the power of Haxorus. I mean, Night Slash just doing a lot of damage. Definitely pretty good answer to Metagross. It's not a hard counter, but I mean, the damage coming from Counter, which is neutral, which does pretty good damage, as well as Night Slash, which does good damage, and then it has Dragon Claw for like Dragon types. I can't touch Togekiss because all the moves are resisted, so obviously against Togekiss it's not going to do well. But in comes Dragonite. Okay, going for the Dragon Claw. So this Dragon Claw is going to be super effective. We'll have to see how much it does. Generally speaking, still a weak move, but Dragonite is going to shield it up, not wanting to take that hit. Back-to-back Dragon Claw. So yes, even though Night Slash and Dragon Claw are generally weaker moves, they are still really spammy. They get to them really fast, so they really are good. And when I say weak, I mean it still did a lot to Dragonite, right? It's not Draco Media type of damage, but it still does a lot. They're still fantastic moves. So in comes Togekiss. Togekiss is going to be able to farm down this Dragonite just fine. And we'll have to see what comes in. Going to be that Rhyperior. So this Rhyperior has Mud Slap and not Smackdown, which is huge for Togekiss. However, you do have to watch out, of course, for that Rock Wrecker, right? So Metagross coming in, not going to have Earthquake. Oh, never mind, he is going to have Earthquake. I was going to say, usually the typical set you see in Rhyperior is usually going to be Surf and Rock Wrecker, but this Rhyperior actually has Earthquake, so able to knock out the Metagross, but Togekiss can come in and just farm down and win that game. So really well played. Jumping into the next game, going to be Metagross versus Metagross. So we do have a Metagross mirror match. And this could go either way. I mean, it all depends on like baits. Do you go for the Earthquake? Do you bait with the Medium Mash? It depends. I've done both. It really depends what you're feeling, I guess. So we'll have to see if the shield's coming out. It's a little bit too risky not to shield, but if it's just a Meteor Mash, you don't have to. Looks like he is going to shield. It is a Meteor Mash, so nice bait on the opponent's end. And this Metagross, is he going straight Earthquake? He's charging up a lot of energy, going Meteor Mash. He does have enough for 2 Meteor Mash. So will we see a shield coming out from the opponent? 2 of these are probably enough to knock out the opposing Metagross anyway. We do see the shield. And then now this Metagross probably going to be hit with a charge attack. Yep, could be the Earthquake, could be the Meteor Mash. You probably shield it. Don't want to take the chance. No, not going to shield. It is going to be an Earthquake. Oh, Earthquake, that's definitely going to knock out Metagross. So, unfortunate no shield there. But in comes Haxorus. We know Haxorus, really powerful. Chunking away with counter. Able to get to Night Slash. Farming up a little bit of extra energy. Going for that Night Slash. This Night Slash... yeah, this has got to be enough to knock out Metagross at this range, right? Oh, yeah, definitely. No doubt about it. So Metagross collapses. Let's see what comes in. Guys, let me know how you're enjoying the Premier Cup. Do you prefer the Premier Cup or do you prefer the Master League? I love the Premier Cup. I think it's a lot of fun. There's definitely a meta, you know, Togekiss, Metagross, Dragonite, Snorlax, right? So, but... nonetheless, it's still a lot of fun. So in comes Togekiss. Togekiss obviously able to take these Dragon Breath attacks. Now Hurricane will do a lot. It won't be enough to knock out Togekiss, so it's safe to not shield. It is going to be that Hurricane. Okay, so still doing a lot, but Togekiss is going to be able to farm down Dragonite before Dragonite can farm down. But the Dragonite switches into Machamp. Ooh, Machamp. I've faced, I think, one Machamp. Very interesting. You know, it's not a bad Pokemon, it's just... yeah, I mean, with Togekiss running around, it's a little bit too risky, but it's not a bad one. So, going for the cross chop, Togekiss shielding, actually getting to a charge attack, going to go Flamethrower. I believe this is probably enough to take out that Machamp at the range it's at. Let's see, yeah, oh, for sure, it was lower than I thought. Easy. So, in comes Dragonite, and Dragonite goes down. Both go down, but, you know, he still has a Pokemon left, so he's actually going to go ahead and win that game. So again, really fantastic game. Thank you so much for submitting these. And continue to submit, guys. I really do appreciate it. I have more Master League content for you as well. So that might have been, looks like it's a 4-1 at the moment. But either way, jumping into the next game. So it's going to be Metagross versus Garchomp. So that is not a good matchup for the Metagross. Metagross going to switch into Togekiss. In comes Rhyperior. Well, this is really slowed down. I apologize for that, guys. It won't be that way in the following videos. But, okay, so, I mean, this is not a SmackDown variant, so it's still okay. But obviously, you do want to shield up the Rock Wreckers. So, do you risk it? Probably not. You probably definitely go ahead and go for the shield. I wouldn't risk it. It might be a Surf, but I wouldn't risk it. It is going to be Rock Wreckers, so nice shield. Yeah, nice shield. You definitely don't want to risk it. As you can see, the Rock Wrecker would have probably knocked out Togekiss, if not done a tremendous amount. So Togekiss is going to try and farm down. Rhyperior cannot get to another Rock Wrecker. It was probably at a Surf, but was trying to get to Rock Wrecker. And let's see. Looks like the opponent's going to leave. Okay. So the opponent's going to leave that one, realizing maybe there wasn't a good answer to Togekiss in the back, and he's able to win that one. So really well played. So jumping into the next game, going to be Metagross versus Togekiss. So huge matchup for the Metagross. We'll have to see how this plays out. Togekiss switching out into Gyarados. So I have seen Gyarados with Dragon Breath, and I've seen it with Waterfall. I have a 98% Gyarados that's almost maxed out that I want to try out. What do you like better on Gyarados in this format? Do you like Dragon Breath or do you like Waterfall? From the look of things and from what I've faced, I'm leaning towards Waterfall, but I definitely have to try it out myself. At least Waterfall can hit Togekiss as well. And yeah, so that's what I'm looking at, but I haven't tried it yet, of course. So Togekiss is going to be able to farm down. This cannot be a Hydro Pump, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it can be a Hydro Pump because he already threw the crunch. Oh, it is a Hydro Pump, so nice shield on the Togekiss's end. So Togekiss is going to farm down that Gyarados. So let's see what comes in. Going to be a Togekiss. Okay, so Ancient Power coming out. So this Ancient Power going to do a decent amount. I mean, it was nerfed, so it's not going to do a crazy amount, but it does a pretty good amount. The buff is what matters. I'm actually also thinking of deleting Ancient Power for Aerial Ace. I'm not really sure, though. I like Ancient Power for the buff, but it really doesn't do a lot. I mean, even against this Togekiss, it's doing okay damage, but it's not anything crazy. But either way, Togekiss is able to knock out the opposing Togekiss. And in comes Machamp. Oh, man. Machamp going to be able to farm down probably. Oh no, the opponent leaves, yep. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a good day. Bye!